here we go. Oh, jeez. Take me to your leader. Oh, gee, don't hurt me. Hey guys, what is up? Jack here, bringing you another tutorial. So today we are going to be going over Tekkit. As you might know, on our channel, me and CJ started a Let's Play of the new Tekkit with Galacticraft and a lot of different other mods such as power suits and nether ores and a whole bunch of other ones. So I decided to start doing some tutorials on them, and my first tutorial is going to be actually how to get to the moon. So we're just going to jump right into it. So the things that you're going to need when you're at the moon is some oxygen gear, oxygen mask. I would suggest 2 heavy oxygen tanks and a parachute. We'll put them all into our inventory. To craft the parachute, you're going to need 3 string and some canvases, which are just sticks and strings. And to get the heavy oxygen tanks, but you could also use a medium oxygen tank or a light oxygen tank, you're going to need 3 red wool, tin canisters, and some lead ingots. And to get the tin, you need, to get the canisters, you're going to need a U-shaped tin. And then next, to get the mask, you're just going to need glass panes surrounded by an iron helmet. And lastly, you're going to need oxygen gear, which is some oxygen pipes, an oxygen concentrator, and to get the pipes, you need 6 glass in this manner. And then to get the oxygen concentrator, you need tin canister, air vent, and some invar ingots. So this is just a lot of different recipes that we're going to be going over. But anyway, so to actually fill these air tanks up, we're going to have to go over here to this setup. So basically what this is an oxygen collector which collects oxygen from all the leaves in the trees, and then also a oxygen compressor. So to craft the compressor, you're going to need lead, oxygen concentrator, redstone reception coil, and a machine frame. It is just gold, iron, and glass. And then the redstone reception thing is just redstone and gold, so not too difficult. And then next you're going to need oxygen pipes, which I already showed. And then the oxygen collector, which is 4 lead, the redstone coil, the concentrator, the machine frame, an air fan, and an air vent. So air fan is just this in this manner. And then the air vent is just 3 tin and 1 lead. As I said, lots and lots of recipes. So once you have this little setup, I just have these Stirling engines powering the collector, and then they're going through the pipes, the oxygen pipes, into the compressor where you can put in your heavy oxygen tanks and they will slowly start to fill up. So while it's doing that, I will move on and go over here. We can actually put this stuff on. If I just go like this. I'm not really sure where it went. I think because I'm in creative mode, that's why it's being a little bit funky. But if I go into game mode 0, you can see that I have my oxygen mask on, my parachute, and my oxygen gear. So that's good, and then I'll be able to put the tanks down here. But anyway, next thing you're going to need to know is how to craft your actual spaceship. So to craft it, you're going to need some heavy-duty plating, some engines, rocket fins, and a cone. So the plating, invar, copper, and tin. Engine is just heavy-duty plating, air vent, tin, flint and steel, and a button. The fins are just heavy-duty plating and some invar ingots. And the nose cone is heavy-duty plating and a redstone torch. So the next thing you're going to need is this NASA workbench, which I will get for you. NASA workbench, I'll show you the recipe. So this is just some lead ingots, original crafting table, some invar, and also an electrum ingot. So this thing is actually really cool looking. I'm using Sfax Pure BD Craft for this mod, and it works pretty well. So anyway, once you're in here, you can put your nose cone up top. You can put your heavy duty platings, and what I like about this too is that you can just hold down your right click, and you can actually just drag where the stuff has to go. So that's really cool with this mod. That's something I found out as I was messing around with it. But anyway, if you put them in this order, you'll get yourself a spaceship. So before you can place down your spaceship, so as you can see, I can't place it down anywhere. I'm right clicking as far as I can. But you're going to need this rocket launch pad. You're actually going to need 9 of these. So what these do is they just create a pad for you. Oh, cool. But yeah, they create a pad for you, so and then you can actually launch your missile off. So you're going to need 9 in this order, and then it'll come together to form this little fancy thing, and you're going to need to put down your spaceship. So you can right click and get inside your spaceship. As you can see, it puts you into giant third person. And then also if you hit F, you're going to need to load your fuel into this. So I don't have any fuel on me, so I'm going to have to get out. If I just right click again, I'm able to get out. So if we go over here, I have the system making me some fuel. So I just use the Stirling engine, which is just cobblestone, glass, stone gears, and a piston. And that will power this machine, which is called the liquid transposer. And that is a bucket, 2 pieces of glass, copper, and the redstone reception coil, and the machine frame. So I'll grab these buckets out of here. And I already loaded it with some fuel, which you can find out in like the ocean or anywhere, kind of like oil in the old Tekkit. This is new stuff called fuel. So I'm not going to be going over how this works. All I could say is that you can put buckets in here when it's loaded and when it has power over here. And I believe it should start to make me some things if I turn this thing on. Hello? Anything? Hold on, wait. I'm gonna try and figure this out one more time. I thought it was actually gonna work. Give me a second. Okay, guys, I figured it out. The bottom spot was filled up. I didn't realize that. See, it was filled up by a bucket. So as you can see, it's slowly loading it with my fuel that I'm going to need for my journey. So here we have the fuel buckets that are coming out from over here, where I have my stored fuel. And then now that I have all these, I can plop this back off so it doesn't explode. I can go over here and check to see if my thing is done. It's almost done. We'll just get some new ones before we go, because we're going to need all the oxygen we can get. We'll get 2 of these, plop them on me, and I should be ready to go. That's mainly all that you need. You can put on some armor, that's what I suggest. But if I hop inside here, I hit F, and then I somehow load these. Hold on. Let's see for a second. Okay, guys, so I hopped out. I realized that I needed a fuel loader. So you just plop this down right next to it, and to make it, you are going to need, let's see if I can just spell correctly. Alright, yeah, here we go. You're going to need, now I don't want it organized. I want to grab one of these things, and I want to show you that it's just lead ingots, some hardened glass, and the machine frame and the redstone reception coil. Hardened glass is made by putting lead and pulverized obsidian inside an induction smelter. So I guess that's how you make hardened glass. I didn't really even realize that. But yeah, anyway, I have this system where it's just loading it, and I can hit load fuel. And I guess it'll just load fuel every time it gets enough power. Let's see if I can just speed this up a little bit, but let's just go in here and check to make sure I'm getting fuel. Yeah, it's only 2% full. So I will be right back as soon as it is 100% full with the all the fuel. Okay, guys, it's fully loaded. As you can see, 100% fuel, and we are ready for liftoff. So when you're ready for liftoff, you just hold down, you just press space once, I believe, and it'll turn on that annoying sound. I try like kind of like lower, and then it'll give you a nice little countdown. As you can see, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff. So as you can see, there's all of our stuff. It took a lot to create this thing, especially if you're in like real survival. But anyway, it'll launch you off into space. If you can see over on the left of the screen, it will show you your own skin, and it'll show you that you're going outside of the atmosphere into infinity and beyond. So yeah, once you're in the spaceship, I like F5 mode, but you can hit F5 again for like the back view, and then you can hit F5 again for like this view where you're all shaking. It's crazy. But yeah, I like this view the most right here. So we're just going up. I'll go into F1, and then your mini map starts to blink, I believe, because you're going into a new dimension eventually. and then the sound will eventually start to drift off, and then we'll eventually be in the moon dimension. As you can see on the left sidebar, we're almost there. Once you hit the top of that, it'll say, where do you want to go? We'll see that in a second. And all you gotta do is wait. It takes like, I don't know how long it took me, like 30 seconds. So, as you can see, it'll give you the overworld, and it'll also give you the choice of going to the moon. So, if you look on the bottom of the screen, create a space station. Cannot create space station. Oh, apparently you can create your own space station in the overworld, but I didn't realize that. But we're just gonna go back down, and you're gonna click on the moon, and then you're gonna hit send to dimension, and we're gonna fall. See, we're in this little device. Hold space, and we'll slow down as apparently we're falling to the moon. Okie. And then you just had to hold down space, and then I think you'll see the moon eventually. Come on. Come on. Alright, well, I'm gonna come right back as soon as we reach the moon. Alright guys, we have landed on the moon. It is amazing. So as you can see, you fell down with this giant thing. I don't even know what to call it, like a landing thing. And if you right click on it, it will give you all your things. So we have a partially filled fuel canister, our rocket launch pads, and our spaceship. So we can actually get back without having to craft a whole new one. And if you look onto the top left screen, you can see that's how much oxygen I have left. And then if we run around here, this is the moon dimension. So that's really it. It's really barren. Every once in a while, you'll see these little structure things which lead it into different dimensions, which you could see me and CJ doing in our Let's Play Tekkit series. But I'm not going to go through that now. It's a little bit haphazard and crazy, and lots of fun stuff happens. So yeah, this is the moon dimension. There are a couple ores here, but I'm not going to be going over that right now. So that's just how to get to the moon. This is just a basic Tekkit tutorial. And if you have any suggestions for future tutorials, just put them down in the description below. Hey guys, one last thing. I was just walking around and I saw this randomly generated structure on the moon. It appears like a moon village. I'm not sure, I've never seen this before. It looks like somebody was trying to grow trees here, but he obviously put them too close together. So we have these little like moon domes. I'm actually gonna go check them out. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Take me to your leader. Oh, gee, don't hurt me. I'm surrounded. I've never seen one of these things in my life. Oh my. They're everywhere. Can I trade with you? This is crazy. No, I can't trade with this thing. His head is 2 blocks tall. Oh my god. There's water. Wow. Alright guys, well, I found life. I found life on the moon, surprisingly, and it doesn't seem that they're affected by any of the harsh conditions of the moon, so I guess it is true. I guess I gotta call up NASA, tell them. He's black. Oh no, he's not black. Alright guys, well anyway, this has been pretty fun, so yeah, make sure to find these if you ever do get to the moon, and just tell me about it, because I've never ever seen these before, and I know that there are like space creepers and all that, but I never knew that there was space villagers. So anyway, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, if you like this video, you know. But anyway, my name is Jack, and I will see you guys on next time.